Hello everyone, right, today we're going to be looking at the assembly of the Pro Painted Studios dice tray. This is the travel size one and storage box, so we're going to be unpacking this, seeing what's inside and then going to assemble it. We'll take it from there. So first of all, let's just open it up. I just had this delivered this week. Matt from Pro Painting Studios very kindly shipped this off very promptly, so it was nice to actually get this in the post today so I can relax this weekend and just assemble this quickly. I do actually have plans for this. Right, okay, so the instructions which are included inside here is fairly straightforward to assemble. This will be the third one which I've made so far. So you can glue it with super glue or wood glue. I've done both before in the past, not at the same time, but one with wood glue, one with super glue, and they both worked absolutely fine. So it comes with some magnets. It should be in the correct order, so these layers here should be in the correct order for assembly. It can be painted afterwards, and PVA glue is actually really good for sealing MDF. I'm sure there's videos on YouTube for that. If you're going to use spray paints, use 2 coats and seal your paint job with varnish, obviously, to prevent the scratching. Just be careful, magnets don't leave around for pets or small children to eat. So this is what we've got. We've got several layers inside here, like so. Ooh, nice. And it comes with the band to keep it all together, so when you put it in your rucksack and have it vertically inside your bag, it doesn't open up and go all over the place. So I'll just move that to one side. We've got the magnets inside there. These are all counted out in advance. So, right, very quickly put, I'm going to start by going to the how should I start at this time? Let's take the lid off. I'm actually going to do something different with this assembly. I'm not actually going to have this logo on the top. I'm actually going to reverse it because I do actually have a plan this time round. Because obviously it's universal, you just make sure the magnets are the right way round. So I'm going to move that to one side. In fact, I'll put it like this and we'll take the layers off, mirroring to the side. So I'm just flipping them over like so. I'm going to keep going until I get to the bottom one. I'm going to take this out. I'm going to assemble this bit first. Okay, so they're all over to one side. I've got my tray here. So what I do recommend is if you're buying the other attachments for like your token sets, just to check you're putting the magnets in first of all the correct way for your other trays as well. Because this doesn't have any additional, well, not that I'm aware of, any additional layers for storing stuff, I'm just going to assemble this. I'm not going to check it. Now the best way I found is to get the magnets like this and simply just pop, 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 just for the purpose of this. I would be wood gluing them, but for the purpose of demonstration I'll be wood gluing them later, just making sure that they're in the right place, or putting a spot of super glue in. Okay, so let's have a look. Right, so they've already just checked that's on the right way. Next layer, check, 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 like so. And then I'll just push them together like so, make sure that there's all the correct way in, like that. So there's the first part. That's the inside tray which you take out, like so, with your dice, and then you end up with a rolling tray. Right, let's check I've got the magnets the correct way. Yep. So now I'm going to start putting these layers on. So I'll start by, that's the bottom. I am doing something with this, so I'm going to turn it that way round. I want it flat because I'm probably going to put a piece of like vinyl on instead, just to make it a little bit snazzy. Because I've painted them previously, I'm going to lino them instead to see how that turns out. So I'm just popping them in using my finger. It's quite a snug fit, nicely done there. Repeat the process, layer by layer by layer. Push, push. Oh, just check that's gone in. Yep. You can actually push down with the magnets as well. That's quite helpful. Obviously, things will get a little bit harder the further down you get, because the length of the magnets will get shorter. Obviously, I need to stop saying obviously so much. Let's put that in there. Doesn't matter which way around these go, as long as the magnets line up. Check, check. could just speed this up with a time lapse, but I don't feel like video editing much today. I'm just gonna record it, set it, forget it once the upload's done. Now I want the lip here. This is handy for lifting, getting your finger in and then lifting the top off. Like so. I tend to go like this. I would recommend wood gluing them as well, because sometimes it can be a little bit frustrating that you've got all these layers like this, but I'm not going to do that because I have a plan with all mine. Just check the magnets the right way round for the very last bit. Do I keep that there? It's got a cool logo on it. I'm just not sure about how vinyl would take to it, whether it would actually just cause a bubble in the top. I can always change my mind later, use a test piece. So I'm just going to put that in and just perhaps leave it so. Yeah, that's good. The magnets are actually helping align these like. Oh, that's a bit funky. I'm going to use a little. There we go. Push them in. Push them in. And there we go. Dice tray made. And then that slots inside. Like so. Done. So in terms of what's actually storage space wise, I've got some very handy access to some dice. I can fit 40 dice. I'll go over the specification. I've got 40 dice which can fit in here. They've got groups of 10 for the 16mm dice. Like so. I'm just curious about this space here. I've got a feeling I can actually stick a few more dice in there, so I'm just going to measure that out. So we can fit 4.5 by. Oh, could we squeeze a fifth in there? There we go. So you've got 4 ranks of 5, 20. So you've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. It can potentially hold 60 dice. Okay. This is usually used for token spaces, but I normally have like my normal rolling dice, some marker dice, perhaps some dice which I give out to people at tournaments, like these ones for example, the Rusty Nukes, and they're from counterattack bases as well. So I'll try and put a link in the description below. Yeah, so overall, if we do a size comparison, this is measuring the dimensions 22 centimeters that way, 16 that way, and 24 millimeters that way, so it can fit 16mm dice. Overall, I'm very happy with the Pro Painted Studio products. I think they're fantastic. When I go to the tournament scene, I look around and pretty much everyone is using them. And Matt has put some useful videos out on assembly. I just thought I'd put my take on it, and yeah, I hope you found this video useful. If you've got any questions, add them in the comments below and I'll do my best to get back to you, or any pointers, and I'll make sure to share all the links for this. The travel size one retails at £21.99, so pretty good for, like, if you compare it with like how much dice trays actually cost. So you can actually carry them and roll dice in it. Overall, love this product. Tune back in for some other product reviews in the future. Click like, subscribe, you know, all that YouTube nonsense. Anyway, right, thank you.